Hello students. So today we will see one more example of Lewis representation of a molecule. So now let's talk about the molecule carbon dioxide or CO2. It has one carbon atom and two oxygen atoms. So let's see how it is represented in the Lewis representation. So the first step is to calculate the number of valence electrons. So how many valence electron carbon has? If I write carbon and oxygen into 2. So number of valence electron for carbon is 4 and number of valence electron for oxygen is 6. So the total number is 4 plus 6 into 2, 12 into 1, 16. So there are 16 numbers of valence electrons present in the molecule. Means there are 16 numbers of electron that can take part in the chemical bonding or chemical reaction. So now the next step is to find out the central atom. So how to find the central atom? Central atom is the least electronegative atom in the molecule. So in the CO2, so for CO2, the least electronegative atom will be carbon, because carbon has 4 valence electrons and oxygen has 6. So it is easier for oxygen to gain 2 more electron. So it is easier for oxygen to gain 2 more electron than carbon to gain 4 more electron. So carbon needs 4 electron but oxygen needs 2 electron to complete its octet. So carbon is the least electronegative. Okay. So now we know the central atom, that is carbon. So according to symmetricity, now we can place the oxygen atom at both the ends, one here, or you can write it like this also: carbon, oxygen and oxygen. So now let's see with this formation. Both are correct, okay, whatever you can write. So now carbon has 4 valence electrons and oxygen has 6. So there are 16 numbers of electrons that are ready for pairing. So now what happens is oxygen needs 2 electron and carbon needs 4 electron to complete its octet. So what can happen that these 2 electrons can be shared between oxygen and carbon, and these 2 electrons can be shared between this oxygen and this carbon. If I write that as oxygen 1 and oxygen 2, so 4 electrons of carbon can be shared between 2 oxygen atoms. So what is happening that so here 2 pairs of electrons are being shared. So there is a double bond. Okay. And here also 2 pairs of electrons are being shared. So there is also a double bond. So this is a double covalent bond. The electrons are being shared. They are not donated. So that's why this is a covalent bond. Now let's see some example of triple bonds. So for a molecule N2, that is nitrogen gas. So for nitrogen gas, there are 2 atoms that are forming a molecule. There are 2 nitrogen atoms. So here there are no second atom, but there are 2 similar atoms that are combining to form a molecule. So what happens in this case is, first we have to calculate the number of valence electrons. So valence electrons are 5 for nitrogen and there are 2 nitrogen. So number of valence electrons are 10, means there are 10 numbers of electrons that are ready for pairing or ready for forming a chemical bond. So there is no concept of central atom because all the atoms are same. So I can write these 2 nitrogen atoms side by side. So now there is a so these are the 5 valence electrons between of the 2 nitrogens. So now this nitrogen needs 3 electrons and this nitrogen also needs 3 electrons to complete the octet. So what will happen that the 3 electrons of this nitrogen and 3 electrons of this nitrogen will be shared between both the atoms. So there is a triple bond because 3 pairs of electrons are being shared. So this is a triple covalent bond. So you have learned about single covalent bond, that is for H2O. It's a single covalent bond. Then you have learned about double covalent bond in CO2. Then triple covalent bond in N2. So there can be a combination of more than one type of chemical bond in a compound. For example, C2H2. The molecule C2H2, here there are 2 numbers of carbon atom and 2 numbers of hydrogen atom. So the central atom will be the least electronegative, that is carbon, because hydrogen needs only 1 electron to complete the octet, but carbon needs 4 electrons. So carbon is the least electronegative. So carbon will be at center. So there are 2 carbon atoms, so I can write them like this, and there are 2 hydrogen atoms. Now hydrogen needs 1 electron, so it can form a single bond, and this hydrogen also needs 1 electron, so it can also form a single bond. Now carbon needs 4 electrons, so it has only 1, 2 filled, so there are 2 spots are available. So these 2 carbon will form double bond between themselves to complete the octet. So now all the electrons are being used in the covalent bond. So like this, there can be an example for triple bond, double bond and single bond in a same molecule.